Oh. No. Wait, shut up.
We need to get Eddie over there.
Should I turn my video off?
I'll join you. Hey everybody, this is Terrible Advice. We give awful advice on any topic. We need to mute that guy. Yay! Thank you so much. Okay, we're looking for Eddie Brill. He's missing in action right now, so we're hoping that he gets here real soon. We're getting Leslie up here.
Oh,
Yay.
man. Shit.
It's the girl squad so far.
Hey, Tracey, make me a star. I can't. You got to do the video part.
I have to. Okay, let me get you here. Invite to video.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. All right. So,
All right. Let's do the damn thing.
let's do it. Eddie will be here pretty soon. SK couldn't make it, unfortunately. She had a family emergency to go through.
What about Marcella?
Huh?
What about Marcella?
Well, we're going to bring in Eddie when I don't know what happened, but Marcella's going to come up and ask a question later.
Got it.
Yeah. So, Ruben, good to see you.
Just so you guys know, if you hit your button, like your face, your own picture, it'll make it so you can see everybody. Yep. Okay.
What? That's cool.
Yeah.
Huh. I just lost the stage. Crap. I wish I couldn't do that.
You can hit it again. It makes it go away.
Trying.
It's not permanent.
I got a picture. How do I do this? Oh. I don't know. I wish I did not do that. La la la.
Just tap it once and it goes back. Just hit it once. Blah, blah, blah,
blah. Go through, edit my profile. Shit.
Wait, Tracey, calm down. What's wrong?
I'm unable to get back to the stage screen. I have my profile in my face right now.
A picture of you, or like your own picture? Like
my own profile popped up.
Oh,
I'm unable to just see you guys.
Turn off the video and then go back.
Can you touch the top of the screen?
Oh, that worked. Okay.
That was a much nicer way to put that. I've been in these situations.
So, sorry, I am sitting here trying to figure out where Eddie is. Thought we were all going to pop in here.
Well, I told him that you have to physically leave the green room or it'll keep you in there the whole time.
Okay. Let me text him. Yes. Sorry. Let's see what's up.
The ceiling is what's up.
Oh, I think he's here.
I know.
Eddie.
Is he here?
I think
Hello.
So.
Okay, good.
That looks to
Hi.
me.
Okay, great.
Look at it. All of us. We're here. We made it.
We did.
I just invited him to video. I don't know.
Awesome. So here we are representing all different parts of the United States, and we're here to give you terrible advice. Ask us a question and we'll give you terrible advice. We do have some questions. Leslie, did you have something in your mailbag that someone desperately needed help with?
Yeah, actually, if that's okay. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got this text message from a number I didn't know, and I thought it was a little strange, but you know what? They mentioned terrible advice. I was like, oh, they're fans of us. Um, in the actual text, it was a guy that said that he had been getting cavities constantly. He's been going to the dentist all the time, and he's tired. He doesn't have the money to afford this, and he can't afford veneers or any of the luxuries of the world. So he's wondering what he should do, and it has nothing to do with his diet. So that's a little bit of the kicker. It's not sugar. So I leave it to the advice experts on that one.
Hmm.
So let me just ask, clarify. He has cavities, but he's been taking good care of his teeth.
Yeah, all of them.
Eddie, can you hear us?
I can now. It's a little rough here, unfortunately, but it's the streets of New York on Saturday night. You know, cavities everywhere.
Saturday Night Live.
Um, when it comes to
Oh, I mean, you might need a mute.
So I'm gonna
Just a
try.
suggestion.
Whatever I need, you tell me, I'll do it.
As long as you can get back.
Thanks, Leslie.
What?
Thank you. So,
I had something to say.
I hear you, Rena.
yes, Rena.
I have something to say. I was
What?
thinking. So I recently heard about this case where this man, you know how they say people can like walk in their sleep and like eat in their sleep and they don't even know it. Well, this man killed his wife in his sleep.
Uh-huh.
What I'm thinking is, if he's taking good care of his teeth during the day, it's possible that he's waking up in the middle of the night and doing all sorts of things to his teeth. That did he ever consider like sleepwalking, sleep eating, sleep dentistry?
Oh, that's actually very interesting. How would that happen? How'd you go about that?
Well, some people have a recessive dentistry gene, and it comes out when they're in like a comatose, so they have to reach a certain level of REM, and it comes out in that. And in that case, he will have secured the tools. So in the middle of the night, he might be drilling into his teeth. I mean, that's a thing.
It's like you talk about REM, he's talking about DDS, right? Like
REM,
okay.
DDS.
REM. All right. Well, so he's gonna do his own teeth in his sleep, or do you think like he should pull them out maybe and
What
just like be toothless?
what he should do is hire someone to watch him sleep
Oh, that's a
uh,
great idea.
for the whole 8 hours, because it's a really tricky kind of a thing because it's unpredictable. You can really do anything in your sleep, and you're not held responsible for whatever you do in your sleep.
Oh, I
So
love
even if he has cavities, they're not his fault. You know, he's obviously, another part of his brain is working. His subconscious is working while he's sleeping, and he needs to just hire someone a security guard, maybe, to sit in a chair and watch him sleep for the 8 hours.
So you're saying he needs a night guard.
A night guard.
Okay, I like that. Very good. Very good.
That was awesome.
Well, I mean, I'll have to tell him that. I bet he will probably text me back. I don't know his name. For the purposes of this, we'll call him Toothless Joe Jackson. Sorry, there's not another name for you. But he's going to be an outcast if he has no fucking teeth, that's for sure.
He'll
So,
have to move to Kentucky with Keith Burr.
hey, shout out to Keith Burr.
Shout out Keith.
And fuck Uncle Kevin. Continue.
Well, that's all I've got.
Hey, thank you so much. That was great. That was really great.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
For now.
For now.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Thank you, Tracey. Thank you, Rena.
Sure. My little tidbit.
I like tidbits.
So, yeah.
Do you have
Anyway,
anything sent to you? Did anybody send you any carrier pigeons or any strange bats appear at your home with a letter or
I
anything? Like
wish. Kind of gothic. Somebody did ask, how do I get revenge on my neighbor? So,
my favorite age-old topic. Yeah.
you know me, I love pentagrams and black roses and,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
leaving things on the door that are ominous and threatening to scare them. Maybe they'll move away. So
Uh,
that's
you know, I've
always,
got a bit of a problem with my neighbor. You guys all know she's an opera singer, right? Like
we gave you great advice for her.
it's incessant. It's like I've tried all the things we've talked about. I mean, we've tried some really dirty shit here. We've talked about some horrible things, some terrible things,
Yeah.
and she just continues to sing. And
Did it tell you
I'm
about
leaning toward the sleep murdering now.
I say you buy the house on either side, and the one in back and one in front.
To the window, to the wall. Yeah.
Just dominate the whole block.
Mhm.
Can you lend me some cash? Anybody?
Eddie,
I
Did
could,
Well,
anybody
I could
ever
get
give
you,
you a loan?
I could get you Johnny Cash.
oh,
I like Johnny Walker too. Walking on Sunshine. Nah, my neighbor just keeps singing.
what if we start an OnlyFans account for you? There's some cash flow.
Okay.
It might be a good thing.
What am I going to do on this thing?
Feet are popular.
I think
but
sock puppets.
there is an untapped market. If you're interested, there is an untapped market when it comes to teeth. And I know you have a friend
I know
that
a guy.
specializes in that.
I know a guy.
You know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Teeth.
Let's take out my neighbor's teeth.
I mean, then she wouldn't be able to sing as well, I think.
That's a good idea. I like it. My
I'm
other
gonna,
neighbor, I don't really know very well. She kind of gave me a shitty look the other day, and I was like, I don't like you now.
Just kill her.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
It's
Thanks,
kind of.
guys.
Or not. No, there's no nightmares. This is all the nighttime right now. It's not night where you are.
It's dusk.
Oh yeah, vampires. I'm into it.
Yeah, I'm about 2 hours away from the vampires in Forks, Washington.
Oh, I love that. I've got a question that came in through my back channel when we are ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Are we ready?
yeah, sure.
So this is from a young man. He says, "I'm a 22-year-old male. How should I get my older sister's friend to notice me?"
Wow, it's a tough question.
Age old.
Kids, look, 22 even. um, well, I think that a lot of times it's important to really make yourself seen. You know, like seen, heard, all the things. Maybe throw yourself in front of her car because she can't ignore that. Because hashtag insurance.
No, with
I
the
was
car, would you
thinking,
advise that the
How about
car?
having sex with her brother? If you have sex with her brother, then she'll notice.
I would notice that too. I think.
what
So
if,
they have bunk beds.
yeah, what if he just starts to mansplain to her everything about life? I think that would be really attractive, a really attractive quality to her.
Um, and the car question, would that be a car in front of her home?
Oh yeah, totally. It's got to be there.
She's got to see it.
I mean, it's got to be a place where you're gonna have to go back to and live, and then the memory will haunt you.
Yeah.
Like I can't get it out of my head. I can't unsee it. You know.
But he has to orchestrate it well enough so that he doesn't die.
Totally. I mean, it's gonna require a little bit of skill. Like
Yeah.
you have to do a couple practice runs.
Yeah. Maybe break
Hit
a leg.
practice runs.
Mhm.
Yeah, Rena, you know.
Yeah, I do know.
I mean, I think you might have some experience in this arena, if you will.
What is happening on Eddie's?
Eddie's also throwing himself in front of a car right now. love you, Eddie Brill.
Eddie Brill, what is happening?
I
Oh
think he
no.
was trying to find a place to like settle down that was quieter, maybe.
It looked like he was hip thrusting.
I kind of loved it. I mean, I hope he comes back.
Oh my gosh.
But back to this guy that got hit by the car, or will be getting hit by a car. He's gonna hit me, baby, one more time with the old
Right
hit
on
and
the
run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't what?
I'm just writing this down for him.
Step one.
Go.
You have to find the location. Scout it.
Okay, location. Yeah.
Like, and I say scout it, I mean I want you to pretend like you're. Ooh, that got a little loud. Pretend like you're a Girl Scout and go to their house and sell cookies. You can get a lay of the land.
That's a good idea.
Can he be a Girl Scout as a 22-year-old man?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
That would be discriminatory if they weren't allowed to be.
That's so true. They're more inclusive these days.
It's a different time.
It's a different
Very
time.
true. Yes.
Now Boy Scout, absolutely not. But Girl Scout, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys.
Boy Scouts are still, yeah.
They're back in the Stone Ages.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Under Stone Age, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let him know.
Thank you for coming with that one and taking the notes.
Yeah, it's a good friend of mine, so
Oh, you have a lot of 22-year-old friends?
I do.
That's great.
A lot of 22-year-old
Sexy Girl Scout friends. Oh. Maybe Eddie was off to go meet one. I don't know. I hope he comes back with the hip thrusting.
Oh my God, the hip.
It's
Broken
just
hip
technical issues tonight.
I don't know. I'm all over the place.
I think we're in a Mercury Gatorade retrograde right now.
That's what I've heard. I don't know what that is.
Total chaos.
Do we have any other questions from the mailbag or?
I have another one.
Okay.
So I don't like going to the bank. I don't like checks. I don't like any of that stuff. But I did recently go to my bank because I had to withdraw a large sum of quarters for undisclosed reasons. So, brought my own little bag. There's actually a pillowcase, but whatever. And I was talking with the teller, and she handed me a pen. It was like magic. It was crazy. But the thing is, we had a connection, okay? I mean, it wasn't just the money exchange. It wasn't just the coins entering my pillowcase of, money. I felt like there was a real, something there, but she was deaf and blind, and I don't really know how to communicate with her, so maybe you could help me.
What about petting a furry wall and smoking a Jeffrey together?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, the first part of that sounded pretty familiar.
Why are you laughing at me?
I mean,
You do that a lot.
I have. I don't like to brag about my skill set or my background or my CV,
But it is on your CV.
Oh, yeah, it's like the first thing listed there.
Okay.
I mean, you've seen me.
Yes.
Fun influencer.
So she's a bank teller.
She's a bang teller, baby.
She's a bank
You know what I
teller.
mean? Like, bang teller.
She bangs.
Does she, though?
But does she tell afterwards?
No, obviously. I
Doesn't tell.
feel like this is somebody to get down and depraved with, right?
Blind, deaf. Is she
Not
mute
that.
also? Is she also mute?
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't get that far. I wanted to inspect her vocal cords, but I didn't. Out of the, we were in a public place.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I think when it comes to that kind of a situation, it's not uncommon to find a way behind the counter at the bank teller, and she can't see and she can't hear, so we have to find other ways to communicate with her, and I think that would be through touch.
That's
So
what
if
I'm saying.
you
Pet a
get
furry
in a
wall.
where you come up behind her and you can tie your hands to hers and kind of like puppet her, and it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon at all, and don't feel ashamed about this.
No, I don't. I never feel ashamed.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for you to grope her breasts or insert a finger in her vaginal canal. It's not uncommon.
Wow,
So
it's scary how well you know me.
yeah, I do know you well. So this is why I'm tailoring this advice to you.
I love it. I feel so comfortable with you.
Mhm. Um, yeah, I think this is the best way to communicate. It's very direct. It's respectful because
You're
it
not gonna
is.
full out fuck her, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you're not. It's not like you're like impregnating her. Um, but you can do that if you need to. If you need to.
If I need to. To seal the deal. Like,
Yeah. Well, that you got to make her remember you somehow.
oh, they generally do. It's the
Yeah.
trauma.
So that's what I mean. Touch is the best way to communicate for someone who has very little communication skills.
What would you say if, like, so I don't ruin on the first go? Like, I'm a ruiner, you know? Like, I don't want to ruin her on the first go, right?
Mhm.
Just kind of hold back on the ruining.
Do you mean ruin her sexually?
I mean, forever. Yeah.
I think you just gotta ruin her.
All right. I'm in.
You gotta
But I won't
break
be.
them down. You gotta break them down first, so that you can then manipulate and mold.
Just say you're sorry afterwards.
Well, it's too late for college, guys. It's definitely too late to apologize, you know?
We're
Thanks.
getting into consent
But hopefully
territory.
that's helpful. I feel
People are
like
going to cancel and hate us.
I feel like that I just can't believe that you gave me such good, terrible advice for free. Like, you guys do have a program where you charge people, right?
yeah,
Of
but this is a
course.
public service,
Oh, okay.
right, Tracy?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, you have other things that you like offer, right? For all your like
Oh,
classes.
definitely. Absolutely. Our $500 masterclass, masturbator masterclass. Yes.
There's a
Masturbation.
master rebate too, I think.
Mhm.
And
And
I
then Catfish 101, how to reel them in.
Wee, meow, meow. And then Rena's got her Dom stuff too, right?
I
Mhm.
might.
You might.
I
Okay.
give great head. I do give great head. So
That's
that's
not what you said on that thing the other night. Give terrible head here.
I do. I do. Yeah, we do.
Welcome to Terrible Advice Comedy, where we do some things good and some things terribly.
We give bad head,
Badminton.
but it's really good head.
But great head, but terrible badminton partner. Shuttlecock.
Terrible. So is that helpful?
That is, and I feel like I could really envision it, especially when you were acting it out there with the hands, like the puppetry. I was like a Punch and Judy type, like marionette moment happening. I'm also kind of short. I'm like 5'4", so it's not tall, and you're actually very tall. So it was like I was trying to imagine it like some this person's kind of similar in height to me, so that would work.
That works. That really works.
But
And
like, yeah,
if anybody asks you any questions, um, you can point out that she is disabled. She's a disabled woman, and that it is inappropriate to question her strategies in order. I mean, it's not an inclusive environment if they're questioning.
yeah.
Uh,
I didn't come here to give everyone a participation medal. Yeah,
exactly. So don't
it's a
let
lot of
anybody
work
stop
though.
you. Yeah,
It's a lot of work.
it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. I feel
Well, hurt people, work people, I guess.
they do.
Cool. Thank you, Tracy. What you got? Marcella might have a question, I think, right?
Tracy, I think you're on mute.
Are you acting like my date now? Come on. It's not you. I mean, I know you want me, but Jesus Christ. Get together here, people.
Tracy, no, we can't hear you.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. It's straight up Little Mermaid style. They got her.
Oh my God, Marcella, can we hear you?
I
It couldn't
can't
have
believe
happened
I
to a
was
better
muted.
person.
You're a
I
better
was
person.
cracking. I was cracking jokes for nothing. I was
Oh,
muted.
we hear you now.
They were practice joke.
I had no idea I was muted. Hi, Marcella. Did you
Why
need
do you
some
insist on
terrible?
saying my name wrong after a year of friendship, Tracy?
I have been saying your name wrong.
It's Marcella.
Oh,
Marcella.
Marcella. That's too cute. Marcella.
Do you need some terrible advice?
I always need terrible advice.
How can we help you?
Well, ever since I became single a month ago, it's like I've rung the dinner bell for every young man all over the world.
Cool cats and kittens all over the world.
Meow meow.
Yeah. So I am going to the UK and I've already set up 2 dates. I'll be there for 10 days. How do I set up more dates?
Get a bigger calendar.
What's that?
You gotta get a bigger calendar. More like
I'm
dates
only going
on
to
it.
be there 10 days.
You gotta get it in.
Well, Marcella's got to get her groove back. So that means you're going to have to go on Tinder in the UK.
I love that you said that because, like, now that we know how to really say your name, like how Marcella got her groove back, it's like that's your autobiography, dude.
So swipe right on everybody, unless he has crooked teeth, then you don't want to. But
Or no
or
teeth.
yellow teeth, but you know, I would just go on a lot of dates and have a lot of fun. But that's good advice. So
How do you feel about putting an ad in the world, like a little ad that's like, "Hey, ho on the go in town, let's get it on." Is that too forward?
Can I just share this chat? I mean,
Oh yeah, it's a great advertisement. I mean, look at how bad we're all coming across. You're gonna be great. You're like, that's the only sane person there. Cool.
at first I was trying to dissuade them by telling them my age, and they just
And
seemed
they were
more
like, "What is
intrigued.
that?" Yeah, I think people are down for that. They're DTF, the OGs.
They love the older
What?
ladies. I'm learning that as I get older. They love it.
Oh yeah,
Um,
connections.
I was wondering, is something you could do just because you don't know a lot of people out there, right? When you meet up with these guys, while you're in the middle of your date with them, could you ask them if they have any friends they can connect you with?
Oh my God,
For
that's a great idea.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's a
yeah,
terrible
Young
idea.
friends.
yeah, yeah, young friends, over 18, but young.
Yeah.
Um,
Like this might be too personal of a question, but like, are you trying to have like some like threesomes and shit while you're there? Because like I feel like that's
I
a good
was
way to
thinking
knock multiples
foursomes,
out.
but
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
no,
even
that might be
better.
a great idea.
I didn't know what your level of comfort was with like multiple partners at once. So, but I think that's a better way to rack those numbers up.
I think she's gonna have to like just approach men on the street and be like, "Here's my phone. Can I get your number?"
Do you have any business cards with your vagina on them?
Not yet.
Consider it.
Only
QR
with my
code.
Probably very
nipples.
photogenic.
Just do a
businesses
QR
always have
code.
really great deals. You can get like 100 business cards for like $15. So, um,
Right, yeah.
I also wanted to point out that when you're abroad, when you are not, because you live in the States, right?
What's that?
You live in the States, right? The US?
I'm in New York City.
Oh,
Oh,
you're in New York City. Okay. So you're in the States. When you're abroad, you know how there's something we keep track of called the body count? It's how many people we've slept with. When you're
Oh,
abroad,
slept with? Okay.
I mean, you don't have to sleep, but
you don't, yeah. When you're abroad, that number doesn't increase. Anybody you sleep with outside of the country, it doesn't count.
what?
Kind of like Vegas.
Like Vegas. So have as many men as you want, and you'll come back here like nothing happened.
That's such a good idea.
That
You
sounds
deserve that.
so therapeutic.
Yeah, you deserve that. It's self care and self love.
Oh yeah, I'm looking for some really hot revenge sex. So
Perfect.
On whom?
Well,
my ex,
Oh yeah,
perfect.
who
you
lives
should
in the
tape it.
UK.
You should live stream it.
Mhm.
Oh, your
That's
ex lives in the UK.
This is even better. You should find out where this motherfucker hangs out and go there, and then fucking fuck all his friends.
Yeah, show up in the same pub, hanging out with other guys. Oh my
You
god.
heard the song? You know this Chumbawamba song, "Tub Thumping."
yeah.
You've heard of it? I get knocked down, I get up again. You know that whole thing. I think that's a great that's your theme. Your theme for this trip is tub thumping, pub thumping. It's for our friend Marcella. She's humping. That's it. Done. Next,
We
tub,
expect all the details when you get
tub
home.
humping.
Please.
Oh, you want to interview me after I get back? Of course.
Yeah, oh, of course.
Yeah. We
When are you
want you
going?
to spill all the tea, and we're not talking about Earl Grey, babe.
Or English breakfast.
Or maybe it's Earl Gay. I don't know. Maybe get down with some bitches while you're there.
Depends.
That
I have
also
a
doesn't
type.
count. If you want to bed any women, that doesn't count either. It doesn't up your body count.
I've been on
At
vacation
all.
for 20 years. Like, it's nuts.
Yeah, you've been out of the U.S. for 20 years. Yeah.
Yeah. And in the puss. In the PS. PUSS. Not, yeah, you got it.
U.S. of A.
Why? Marcella's getting the fellas. Hey, or the ladies. Either way, she's getting revenge, and we like it.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy for you. This is great. I feel like I'm going to live vicariously through you on this trip. Feel free to text me individually if you need extra advice
Absolutely. I'll FaceTime you too.
during the
Yes.
trip.
Absolutely. And the sex.
That's what I meant.
It's like, hold on, I gotta call Leslie.
Yeah.
And Rena.
Yes, please.
Oh, and Tracey. It's gonna be a group call.
It's like a FaceTime group call. Yeah.
I mean, if I'm having group sex, it might as well be on a group call.
Group chat, group sex, all the
There you
things.
go.
Got a lot of group X's after this, yeah.
I love that.
I love groups.
You're a group person, I could tell. But
Absolutely.
not grouper. I hate that fish.
I do get a sense of community from you.
Yeah, I do too.
Community,
Always.
yes. Yes.
Everybody comes in a community.
Buddy.
Everybody comes on this trip. Boop.
I hope.
Yeah, I think REM had a song.
Yeah, everybody comes, right?
Yeah.
Are you going alone? I meant to ask that.
No.
Or you take your
I'm
family?
taking my 10-year-old with me to stay with some
no.
family.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
she's
you're
gonna
gonna be
cramp my style for a few days, but it's okay.
Maybe you should hook up with people that have kids. You can like put the
I
kids
was
off together.
thinking that, yeah, like send them to the arcade or something for a little bit.
Yeah, be like, I want to play some games. Mommy wants to do some button mash too. PlayStation. Yeah, got it.
Perfect.
Just make sure you blow out the cartridges before you get in there.
Yeah.
Cool. You're gonna kill. You're gonna be great.
Do you feel complete, Marcella? Did we give you some good ideas, Marcella?
More than you know.
Huh?
Hey.
Just don't
Got
let number one find out about this, Tracey. He will totally ban me from going.
Okay.
You're number one.
Yeah, Brock. You know, he's my protector. Little
Okay.
big brother. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, not a word for me.
That's it. Thank you, ladies. I'm gonna leave now and be
Thanks for
back in
coming.
the audience bored again.
Thank
Um,
you.
the show is about to end, but thank you for coming, everybody who is watching in the future. Leslie, did you have any closing thoughts?
I do actually. I wanted to report back that after the last episode where I was the one seeking advice,
Yes.
you guys may remember I don't know if you've seen it, but if you haven't seen it, give it a watch. Here's a little bit of a synopsis. Leslie came on, was like, hey, I'm a librarian, which at the point of that time I was. And I was like, I want to go into rock and roll, but it's a very expensive lifestyle. And I didn't necessarily say I want to play music, but I want to be in the life. Well, guess what? I've committed to it. So I quit my job as a librarian, and now I'm a full-time rock and roll content creator. What do you think about that noise?
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it for you.
So I'm due to have like a crazy overdose or something any day here. So like I gotta get my first one on the timeline, you know?
Well, and that's perfect timing, because if you quit your job, you're not making money. You can no longer pay your rent. So have the overdose so you don't have to pay rent anymore.
You know what? It's not a Narcan, it's a Narcan, you know what I mean? Like I'm here to do it, people. I'm committed. Or I'm gonna be.
Yeah. Yep.
Play my cards right. Terrible cards, like Marcella was saying.
I love that. Well,
Terrible
congratulations
advice.
on
Thank you guys for the bad advice, though. I'm gonna tell my other little friend about the texting friend with the T thing, and then we've got the 20-year-old Girl Scout. There's so much to talk about.
There's so much to talk about. I also took notes, and I'm really grateful for this community. I feel like we help people who would otherwise not know how to navigate certain situations, and we just do better for this world. And if there were more people like us, can you imagine what it would be like?
Oh my god, it would be perfect. The world would be perfect. We wouldn't have any problems. There would be literally nothing wrong.
Nothing. But everything.
Absolutely.
I just love us.
I do too. I love this for us too.
Amazing.
I hope Eddie's okay.
I hope so too.
I will never forget the hip thrusts.
So Tracey, are we gonna have a little clubhouse get together later? A show tonight?
If you guys want to pop onto the other platform, we're going to start at 11 o'clock Pacific time, 2 o'clock in the morning for the East Coast on the Clubhouse app. And we will do late night terrible advice over there.
So not 10:30, 11.
Yeah, tonight, because Scorpio's at a festival.
Oh, cool. If you've never been there, you can just look up anyone that was on this particular broadcast and it will be on their profile. So we hope to see you there.
Yep. Thanks for coming.
For watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Until next time, that's terrible advice.